Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm going to do something very similar to Jessica Braun. I'm just going to hop right into my declutter series. Some of these items I've never touched before, and I have put them in a bin that I'm going to be selling or I'm going to be giving away to close family and friends. For those of you who leave comments saying, please give me your makeup, please give me your makeup, I'm not going to do that. However, I am selling some of these items because I'm getting married soon and there are some brand new or close to brand new items that I am just going to sell instead of giving them away, because weddings are expensive, man, and any extra cash that I can get, I am good with that. So we're going to start off with face. As you guys can see right here, this is where I keep my makeup. The products that I'm keeping, I'm going to put them aside. The products that I'm going to be trashing, I'm going to be putting in the trash bin. The products that I am going to be giving away to loved ones is going to go in here, and then the products that I'm selling is going into this bin. Oh, this is so embarrassing. So the first thing I'm going to start off with are powders, because I see them right here. I'm just going to give this to a friend just in case they want to test out the Makeup Forever. I'm trying to go cruelty-free. So the majority of the non-cruelty-free items, I'm just going to get rid of. So that's going to go in there. Laura Mercier, oh my gosh, I love this powder. I'm almost done with it, so I'm going to finish this up. I just bought this, the Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. So far, so good. I really do enjoy this. So I'm going to keep this and play with it. Then we have the Tarte, let's see, Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Tinted Pressed Finishing Powder. This one I'm going to be selling. This is the Airspun Loose Face Powder. I do not like the smell of this. I've used this once. I didn't care for it, so I'm going to be selling that. This is the MAC Medium Skin Finish. You know what? I've used this enough. I'm going to give this to a friend. And then this is the Laura Mercier Translucent. Now I do love this powder, but if I do not like this powder, I will keep this. If I do like this, I will get rid of this. Let's go into something a little bit more easier as well. We're going to go into the setting sprays. And I don't know if you can see all of them right here. This one for sure I'm going to be selling. I barely used it, but actually, you know what? I'm not going to sell. I'm going to give it to my friends. Okay, this one I love, so I'm keeping that one. That's the Milani Make It Do. This one I'm just trying to finish up. And then I love all of these, so I'm keeping all of my setting sprays. I know that sounds incredibly crazy, but I love all of them, and I got them all on sale, so I do not feel bad about that. Let's talk about foundations. I don't know if you can see all my foundations. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 foundations. So this one I love. It's too light for me, but I am going to finish that one up. This one is the Smashbox Studio Skin. I'm going to keep that one as well and mix it. This one I just bought. This is the Born This Way foundation, and I'm testing this out for my wedding. But I think if I mix it with others, it'll give me better full coverage. Oh, this one I've had forever. Rainforest of the Sea, tossing it. Same with the Makeup Forever, tossing it. And then this one I'm almost up. I don't know what happened to my other IT Cosmetics CC cream because I just bought a full size of this and I don't know where it's at. So hopefully I can find it because I already spent that money on it. So I'm going to finish this one up and then we can toss it. By the way, if I do finish up any of these products, let me know if you want me to do an empties video and giving you my final thoughts on these items, because if so, I will do that come next month or at the end of the year. And then I do have these samples. So these I am testing out for my wedding to see which kind of foundation I do want for my wedding since I am doing my own makeup. Let's talk about what's right here, which you can't really see. This is all of my contours. I'm saving the blush for last because I love blush and I love highlighter. But these are contours and bronzers. The first one is the NYX Taupe Blush. This is a contour shade, but you know what? I'm going to sell it because it just doesn't work for my skin tone. This is the Smashbox Contour Palette. You get 3 beautiful, beautiful shades. It's not great for my skin tone. I'm just not the biggest fan of this, so I'm going to be selling this as well. This is the MAC Give Me Sun. It is beautiful, but I am going to be giving that to a friend. We've got this highlight and contour palette, which I don't even think I've used. Yeah, it looks like this. I did swatch a little bit of it, but that's easy to just use some alcohol to wipe it down, so I'm going to be selling that. So this one I've swatched, and it's terrible. You know what? I'm going to see if someone would want it. If not, then I'm just going to toss it. Oh, and then this, you know what? I'm not the biggest fan of this. It's a little too powdery for me. So now this is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. I love this bronzer. I'm planning on getting a full size because this one is just my go-to recently. So I'm definitely going to be keeping this. Okay, the Pure. Oh, I love this bronzer. This is a beautiful bronzer. I am definitely keeping that. Ombre Radiance Bronzer. This one has a beautiful sheen. Such a pretty glow. I think I'm going to keep it as well. I know I don't need all those bronzers, but I'm keeping it. And then this, y'all know I love this, so I'm keeping that. Oh, I didn't even see this. This is the Hoola Benefit. You know what? I'm gonna toss it. And then I have these 3 sticks. So I'm gonna sell these sticks as a trio for extremely cheap. Let's talk about concealers. One I'm going to be selling in some sort of like duo. Or you know what? I'm not gonna even sell it. I'm just gonna give it to someone. That's gonna go in there. This one I think I'm going to return. I just bought it because I needed a concealer for the day. I don't know if I like it. I don't think it's the right shade for me, but we'll see. I might test it a little bit more and then determine if I want to keep it or not. This is the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer. I like this, but this has become my holy grail, but I feel like if I mix these two, maybe. I'm gonna keep both of them. And then this one, I have a love-hate relationship with this. I've got such a good amount of product. I'm gonna play with it a little bit more this week. If I like it, I'll keep it. If not, I'll get rid of it. Primers. We've got a good amount of primers. So these are the Smashbox primers. I really do enjoy these primers. So I think what I'm gonna do is, do I need both? I don't need both. You know what? This one's almost done. So I'm gonna finish this one up this week and then I will use this one. This is a little sample. I give that to a friend. And then this one's my favorite. This is the Cover FX Illuminating Primer. I love that. And then this one is the Photo Finish Pore Minimizing. So I'm gonna put that. This is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores. You know what? I might try this. I'm gonna try that out. Now we're gonna dive into the most difficult part for me, the blushes. So I already know that I'm gonna give this to my mom because I've tried this shade. This doesn't work for me. I know that I am keeping, which one is it? Berry Race? Is it Berry Race? Coral Beams and Pink Play. So I know that I'm gonna keep Coral Beams. I love that shade. And then these two, I need it. Let me swatch them real quickly to see which. I think this was one that I really enjoyed. These I'm a little torn on, so I'm gonna put these right here. By the way, if you hear any noises, it's just my house. I can't do anything about it. You know what? I've had this forever. I don't even know if I want to give this to someone. I'm gonna toss it. Same with this one. I've had this one forever. I'm not a big fan of creams. Oh no, that looks terrible. I'm gonna toss that as well. These Ben Nye blushes. Ooh. I never use these. I mean, this one, as you can see, I've barely used. I think I'll sell this one. Let me see if I can find anything that's similar. I'll swatch them and then I'll determine. Same with these. So those blushes are going to the side. I love both of these blushes by Tarte. I'm not getting rid of those. This one I'm going to sell. This is by Milani. It's the Tea Rose blush. Going to sell that. Makeup Revolution. Going to sell this blush. New Rules. And then these two, Fusion and Nude. I love Nude, so I'm keeping Nude and I'm going to sell Fusion. I do love this blush. This is a very cool tone blush by Inglot. Oh, I've had this one forever. Let me swatch it. Oh, that's such a pretty color. You know what? I've had this forever. I'm just afraid. I'm gonna toss it. Okay, this one I'm going to sell. This one I'm keeping. I love this one. And I love this blush too. This one I'm going to sell. It's a CoverGirl blush. This one I'm going to be selling. This is the matte nude sticks. I did not like this feeling of this, so I'm gonna sell that. Ooh, the Essence Light Up. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna play with this week. And then these blushes, so I have Rose Champagne and Apricot in the middle. I love both of these blushes. They're great drugstore blushes. Okay, this I'm going to sell. This is a cream face paint. This one I'm going to sell. It's by Ben Nye, and I love this blush, so I'm keeping that blush. And then I also have this blush palette, which I'm definitely going to keep as well. Last part, the big kahuna, the highlights. So I'm gonna start off with the items that I know that I'm going to get rid of. These two, Spoon and Flexitarian. Spoon, I'm going to see if a friend, you know what, do I want to even see if a friend wants it? Yeah, I'm gonna see if a friend wants Spoon, because I've had that one a while. Flexitarian is a brand new one that I just got, and it's just too bright for me, so I'm gonna sell that one. I love this Inglot. That's not going anywhere. This is by Nudes. Nude Sticks. I'll just give it away. This one I'm going to sell. It's by Max Dream Crow. I'll probably do like a huge like cream bundle. Same with this. This is a Becca Skin Perfector in Opal. I'm going to sell that. I'm also going to be selling this. I know everyone loves this. Oh, it is pretty. Man, it is so pretty, but do I need it? Okay, I'm gonna keep it because I just bought the Opal one by Ofra. It's the Beverly Hills, and I feel like this is a dupe. So I'm gonna hold on to this for this week because it's supposed to come in today or tomorrow, or maybe even Friday. And I will swatch these two together, and then I will determine if I'm gonna keep that or not. Artist Couture, I love this product, keeping that. The MAC Soft and Gentle, I'm gonna sell that. I love this one. This is by Ofra. This is the Rodeo Drive. It's already falling out of its pan, but I am keeping that. This highlighter I was going to sell, but I've fallen in love with it again, especially when I spray it down. I just realized I'm missing some products. Well, criminy. If I find any more items, you guys, and if I'm selling them, you guys will see them online on my shop. If not, I'm just gonna keep them. But I do love this, so I'm gonna be keeping that. The Laura Mercier, oh, I love this as well, and I've hit pan. Ugh. This is the Jouer highlighter. It's such a beautiful highlighter. Oh my gosh, except the texture is a little weird. But isn't that pretty? That is so pretty. This one I love. This is by Becca. I'm not getting rid of this. This is a gorgeous palette. This one I am selling. This is by Ofra, and this is in Bali. It's just too dark for my skin. I am keeping this. This is by Marc Jacobs. I love this. And then this one by Becca. You know what? It might be a little too light for my skin tone. My skin tone? My skin tone. I feel like it is. I'm gonna give it to someone. This one I'm going to sell. This is by Estee Lauder. It's a beautiful highlight. It's just too dark for my skin tone. This one, you know what? I think I'm gonna keep this one. Yeah, I like this one. So I'm gonna keep this by BoxyCharm. And then these two Anastasia palettes. So I have both the That Glow and the That Gleam, but there were some that I loved for my skin tone, which was this palette right here. And then this palette I'm going to be selling for sure. As you can see, it's the darker shades. So I'm gonna be selling this on my IG, and that way if anyone who is of darker complexion wants a deeper palette that'll work for their skin tone, they can get this. All right, that's everything. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to show you how I put them inside of here. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys, first of all, the products that I'm going to be using up and the products that I'm going to be testing out this week. So these are the 3 items that I will be trying to use up this month. And then these are the items I will be testing out this week. And I will let you guys know whether I pause this and show you guys or whatever, letting you guys know if I'm keeping them or not. And then this is the makeup right here. This is the drawer. I know it's a little chaotic, but as you can see right here, I keep my foundations, my primers, my setting sprays. Here I keep all of my powders. So we've got bronzers, contour, and just regular powders. Here I've got all of my creams. So we've got some concealers and then some cream highlighters. In this little section, I keep all of my highlighters, and then here I keep blushes and then extra blushes. Then I've got a blush palette back there, and I've got a highlight palette right here and my contour back there. So yeah, that is it for this. Overall, I feel that is pretty successful. I can see everything, and then like I said, I will determine if I'm going to be keeping these or not. But yeah, that is it for this video. If you liked it, definitely give it a thumbs up, and I will leave all of the information as to where you can purchase any of my items in the description box down below. But in the next video, we're gonna tackle this box.